Lakebed Temple, whatever it is you want to call it. But we here. Oh wow, I forgot to load the ISO. Wait. Huh? Wait, so the actual skin for the texture replacement appears in the cutscene, but the actual hero Shade Wolf, that's funny. That's funny. That's actually hilarious. I wasn't expecting that. All right, and because why not? Bringing the cam back. It's been a while. For once, I'm actually streaming during the daytime, so I'm like, you know what? Let me not, you know, be a degenerate. All right, Lakebed Temple. I don't even know where I left off at, to be honest. I got somewhere and I was like, you know what? Let's just save this for tomorrow. Okay, so I know off rip, already cleared this room up here. Leave me alone, bro. Kind of wish that dude like respawned here so we could fight him again. That fight was kind of clean. You know, it's funny, a lot of people talk so bad about the water temple and Ocarina of Time. Funny enough, I never found a water temple in that game to be that hard. Like, was it the best dungeon? No, I wouldn't say that, but you know. Okay, so there is, I do got to get down there eventually, but I got to fill water up. Trying to do the spin, he wouldn't do it. Yeah, I need the hook shot and iron boots for that. What does this do? It's kind of hard to tell where I've been and where I haven't been. I haven't been to the left and right up here. I don't think. Link. But see, I can't get through here until I make the water flow through. Okay. And it might be the same for the other side. I need a key for that side anyway. Okay. Where was that room at that had like the spinning platform? Well, not the spinning platform, but it's the platforms in general. Here it is. See, I think I need to activate the water to get this moving, because I don't even think I can get across until I do that. Nigga, there's nothing there. Let's go check the other side. Because bottom line, the water has to come down this way. But the thing is, hold up. Am I locked into this path? No, I can do this. I mean, there is a door. Hold up. Second. Because this here is that dead end room, right? Yeah. Just making sure. I keep forgetting about that. So yeah, this is pretty much where we came in at. But the question is, how do we get the water? Let me see. There has to be something in that room that we can do for now. That's probably the play. No, not this one. There has to be something I can do here. And this is pretty much the only choice. But it's like, what exactly am I missing here? Oh, I'm an idiot. Like I said, it had to be something I was just missing here. Small key, right? Yep. So now we can make some progress in the other room. I think like a little bit of the issue comes from like me having a little bit of knowledge of this game, but not too much. Cause like I remember coming in here and seeing these platforms spinning. So like when I came in here, like, and I didn't see that, I was like, okay, like maybe I'm here too early and I need to like activate something else. But like it didn't click in my brain, and I was like, okay, maybe I can shoot those down and at least get the key. So it took me a while to like figure that out. See, isn't there 2 key doors? There's one down below, right? Or is there only one? I know there's one over there. Can I get to that one right now, though? Yeah. Oh boy. What is that? I'll gladly take that. It always cracks me up when you speed up like the side animation. Two sounds in a row. Things are so much easier once you get the claw shot. No, I'm just mind my business, as I should have did. I can't do nothing to you right now, so you know. The good thing I know is from recording my footage recently, we gotta go beat this frog in order to get the hook shot. Which, like, in a weird way, I feel like me doing that was like an odd way of speed running the game. You know what I need to do? I need to turn on, what's that one setting? Instant replay. Yeah, that's what I need. Let me see, let's do like the last, why does freaking NVIDIA do this? See, instant replay. Do the last, say 3 minutes. And then we'll just turn that on. Wait, is it already on? Let me see, hold up. Oh, I have to turn it on here, there we go. Yeah, that's gonna come in very handy. Wait, is this the way I came from? Wait, huh? Okay, here we go. Wait. Huh? Okay, well, I have a key now. That means I can unlock something. As to what? I don't know. Is there another locked door in here? Kind of lost. No. Hold up. Wait, where's there a locked door at? What the hell? I'm trying to see, on this side? Hold up. Can I get to it from over here? No, I can't. Shit. So there is water right there. For some reason, I thought that was just like an empty void. But even still, if I were to go there, I wouldn't really gain anything from that. So now I'm back to being lost. Where the hell? Where has there been a locked door at? That's a different type of locked door. Speed this up. I mean, there's that. No, that's the boss key. Boss room. Wrong door. No. Hold up. There's gotta be. Oh, I didn't even see this. My bad. Completely blended in. Bro, peep the ankles. You know, in real life, you freaking jump that far down and just land sturdy like that. Hooked. Wait, I was actually supposed to climb that one over there. Right? Take that. Link, please do not. This fool dove into the concrete. I'm done. That was funny. I don't need it, but all right. Go up here first. Yeah, we can't get that until we get the hook shot. Cue the Super Mario 64 slide music. Bro, if I had that on my freaking stream deck, I'll freaking play it right now. There we go. And bro, still just chilling in this bubble. Look, you chill right there. I got something for you. As soon as I get that claw shot, I'm coming right back. Okay, but the water can't magically open that though, so. You know? Wait, can I not? The hell was that invisible wall? That was weird. See, now that's moving. I feel like I could just... maybe not, maybe not. Is there no way to open that? God damn. See, if I recall correctly, now we gotta line the stairs up. That also helps too. Wait, but we can't do that until I get the hook shot, so we got another problem on our hands once again. But I should be able to access a new layer down below. Let me see. Can you piss off? Can I not climb up this? Is there no way for me to go down there? I mean, obviously there's a way to jump off. Oh, I did not know those were piranhas. I might be dead here. Or at least take a whole lot of damage. All that for 20 bucks. Why is the water like super transparent? I feel like that's not supposed to be a thing. I wonder, hold up. See something real quick? Wait, hold up. That's what it is. See, now you can see it. I had that setting turned on because I was like, I recall at some point I saw a water setting. Yeah, because if I turn that off, yeah, water is literally invisible. Okay, that's good to know. So if you're ever having an issue of you not being able to see the water, make sure disable water refraction is not checked. Duly noted. But now we got another crisis though. How I'm gonna have to just book it. Link, why are you like swimming? That was so unnecessary. Like all he had to do was just jump and stay on the surface. He wanted to freaking start getting his Michael Phelps on. Okay. We activated the water, which is good. But I feel like no matter what, I can't line it up this way because I always need the damn freaking hook shot. I still can't get through that. Because doing this isn't really gonna help, but I'm gonna do it anyway. What in the shit? Hold up. It has to be something, oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. So now I can get through that door. Also this door. Hold up. Nice. I wonder. Damn. Would have been nice if it had like any type of healing effect. But I don't think it does. Alright. We got 2 hearts. I think we got this. Oh, wait. Can we actually not get through this? Okay, so there's definitely another side we gotta access. Okay, so we have to get the key first. Hey, relax, bro. Let me not touch y'all. Actually, let me just do this. See a chest. It better be a piece of heart. God, bro. Hold up. Oh, this game just loves to piss me off. There is one back here. No. Creepy. Wait, what the hell? Oh, this is how you get in. I've already taken a hit and the boss fight hasn't even started yet. God help me. Yuck. Yeah, it's looking ugly. One snuck up on me from where? I didn't even see it. Okay, the logon kind of sold me. I guess because I was locked onto one far away, I couldn't see like the one that was like right near me. Damn. Okay, try this again. Bruh, I say every time I go for an attack, I take a hit. Actually, I wonder if the boomerang is like good strat for this. Not really. Oh my god, why did he jump to the side like that? That's not even what I was trying to do. Okay, I think this lock-on setting is making it a little bit more harder than what it needs to be. I might have to switch it back to how the game normally plays. Because it keeps like randomly targeting like fish that I'm not trying to target. Where is it? Is it input? Maybe gameplay. Yeah, put it to hold. This should make it a little bit easier. See, I've already forgotten to hold it, like, just right there. Oh my god, dude. It's so hard, like, to just avoid any of them just touching you. Cause it's like they don't even have attack animations. They just go up to you and just tap your body, and it's fucking annoying. Gatos got too early. Yeah, that's too early. It sucks even more when the spin doesn't come out. Like when you freaking spin the analog stick and then he still doesn't do it. Alright. This is actually tough. This is actually tougher than what I thought. But now that's throwing me off. I might have to just arrow bomb it. That might have to just be the strat. Even though I only have 7 of them. Wait, is it saving the amount that I use each time I do these runs? Are you... No, why am I already... Oh, I'm about to reset this shit. Because why am I already taking a hit before the boss even freaking starts? Oh my god, these little fish are so freaking annoying. No fucking way that doesn't work. But never in my life did I think this boss would be like a hurdle that I would struggle to beat. See, that don't even really do shit. He freaking hits me before I could even do the spin. Is this one of those streams where like 90% of it is just gonna be me retrying this boss over and over? I'm playing Elden Ring all of a sudden. Link, what the fuck is wrong with you? All right. I'm gonna have to, it is using my bomb. So okay, I need to turn this autosave crap off because it's literally, I'm getting less and less resources every time I fight this goddamn fight. Okay, nah, you know what? If that's the case, if you're gonna steal from our resources each go, I'm gonna fill my health back up and not run this shit off of 3 hearts. How about that? Like, you wanna cheat my shit? I can cheat back. Cause that's the real handicap, is like I haven't had a chance to fill my health back up. Oh my, I can't cancel the lock on, bro. That's the thing. This boss is so terrible for that because it stays locked on to everything that you don't want to look at. I can just consistently get the spin off. It's kind of cooked. Kind of did it there, but he was still fumbling it. Oh boy. On paper, double damage and no hearts back. It doesn't sound all that hard. But then when you're used to Zelda being so ridiculously easy and you don't put any type of like brain power into anything, you're like, oh wait, I actually have to focus here. But to be fair, it kind of felt satisfying having like to pull that off. To be fair though, I think the trick was me just finally having more than 3 hearts. I think that was just a real disadvantage the entire time. See, now I can do this. And I'm still trash. Alright, so now we pretty much unlocked the other half of the dungeon. Pretty much anything that was gate kept from us before, we got access to it now. Except for how do we get that bridge to go up again? I forgot. Hold up. That's the boss key, right? Oh, we got to get the water to... Okay, gotcha. Let's do this. Thank God. What's the point in that, though? So now, the main thing I've been trying to do. Wait. Hold up. Go back. Am I tripping? Oh, I was like, what am I seeing? It's a freaking squid. Damn it. Wait, so which way is the water flowing? It's flowing that way. God damn it, I'm about to die. You know what? I turn autosave off. So if I would have died there, there's a good chance I would have had to go back and refight that boss. Which would have been insane. Finally. Okay, so how do we get this room activated? Or do we? Oh, this is gonna suck. I should probably, let's do that. Thank you for reminding me I have my, damn it, I have my freaking alert things turned off. Oh, you know what it is? It's freaking, freaking Twitch. That's what it is. That has it turned off. Let me see something real quick. For some reason, I don't know why, the plugins that I've been using for the longest all of a sudden just don't fucking work. Also, what's good with the Emiko? Wait, hold up. Is chat not working? Hold up. It isn't. I just realized that. For some reason, chat is not working in OBS. Hold up, y'all. Give me a second. Let me see. There it is. I have to reset it. Damn. Is there a timeline on when the randomizer is going to be released? I have no idea. But yeah, my bad. I have not been seeing chat messages because it was broken in OBS. It was appearing in like the actual like stream manager, but it was not appearing in OBS, which is hella weird. But shout out to Knack for the follow. Appreciate you. He said, did you say his what? That's hilarious. All right, okay, well, glad to find out that that was not working, and now that I got it to work, that is good. But I forgot, what was I gonna do in the first place? I don't know, but I got sidetracked by that. Hey, Link, I get it, bro. You're tired, but I'm gonna need you to lock in. Why is my aim terrible? I give up. Wait, would that be a good idea if I hook shot at that? Because I don't have the double. So I wouldn't be able to, you know? I don't even know what's like the benefit of me even unlocking this room. Can I even do anything here? What the hell? Cause I'm a little like, huh? What is the point? I spent all this time trying to get the water to flow down to this level. Congrats, I get it. It's like now you're presented with a room that just is a dead end. Alright, leave me alone. This dungeon is starting to piss me off. No, I have to be missing something because there's no way I finally gain access to this room and I'm just supposed to just sit here and look at it. Link, please relax. That is so. Why from there, from that platform, hook shotting to that does not look like it goes to where this platform is. I could have swore like from there, it looked like if I would have hung down, I would have just been hanging over the abyss. And And it's not even worth it. It's just some freaking fire bombs. Not fire bombs, water bombs. Hold up, go here. What we got? Man, y'all keep giving me everything except for, like, you know, the good stuff. Wrong way, bro. The hell was that sound? I don't like that. Shoot that down. Oh, see now. The turns have tabled. You ain't safe in that bubble no more. Okay, so we can get over this. This might actually no. All right. Still good. Okay, I see it. Since when can we do this? This is a thing? Am I? I'd never. Maybe I have done this before in the game. I just don't recall that being a feature. I don't know why I'm destroying these boxes like they're gonna give me anything important. I swear to God, if he would have freaking dropped it and fell into the water. No, thank you. Wait, how am I gonna... Huh. There's a whole ass gap in the bridge. Is there a randomizer for Dusklight already? So the thing is, I've seen like 2 people already do like a full completed playthrough on a live stream of a randomizer in Dusklight. But it's like whenever you would go and ask them like how they got it running, they wouldn't tell you any type of information. They would just say, oh, like, you know, it's a random branch on GitHub. You got to compile and, you know, make yourself. And I'll be like, that sounds cool and all, but like, how do you do it? There's no real information on how to do it. So it's just like, damn, like, you know. Well, actually, no. I think I saw like one page that gave information on how to do it, but the amount of steps that it took, I was like, you know, I'll just wait for Dusklight to just implement it into the game. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and try to become like a freaking coder my damn self trying to make this work. I'm gonna just wait for them to do it. Playing the game for the first time, hey, that's cool. I mean, I've played this game before, but the way that I still get lost and I don't know what to do, you would think I'm still playing it for the first time. Yeah, I think for now the only way to still do the randomizer is if you play the Dolphin version by like emulating it. I mean, technically it is possible right now to do it within Dusklight. I just don't know how to do it. There's people out there that have done it and they're testing it now, but it's just not out like, you know, officially. But best believe, man, the second it is, I'm starting to run. Wait, hold up. We should go this way. You're stuck on Arbiter's Grounds. See, here's the thing. Arbiter's Grounds is like one of my favorite dungeons, but actually going through it, I haven't done it in a while, so I might be right there with you once I get to that part. Okay. Wait, did I ever turn autosave back on? It didn't. Let's do that real quick. The built-in randomizer for the ship, yeah. I want to play the Ship of Hurricane for Ocarina of Time. I still haven't played that yet. All that for a red rupee. I think so far the only like PC ports of like console games that I've played, I've done Super Mario 64 Plus, which was like hella fun. And then we tested out the Jack 1 and 2 open goal. I heard they just did Jack 3 as well, but there's still problems like some sections not having audio. So I'll probably wait on that, but those are pretty. Did he just jump off and die? The Twilight Princess is the only 3D Zelda I haven't beat. I was waiting for some kind of switch. You know, it's funny, I have a buddy who's going through the same process. He's literally been waiting for like a Switch port of some kind. But now that this came out, he's like, you know what? This might be the thing that makes me just pull the trigger and finally play it. Which, you know, sucks on Nintendo's behalf, but hey. That's what happens when you don't jump on things when you should. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about shit. Cause what's funny is for the longest I wanted to replay Ocarina of Time, and then I was just going to emulate the N64 version, but then someone was like, no, like if you want to play like a good looking version, you should emulate the 3DS version. And I was looking into that, and then right as I was getting ready to get that set up, they had announced that they had made it like a native PC port, and I was like, well, I'd rather just do that. Wait, so hold up. I'm kind of lost here. We gotta go through this door, right? Hold up. How do I get that? Hold up, now I gotta find a way for that. Been the perfect way to experience it. 60 FPS, the textures. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I played through this game a good amount of times, and I think this is the most fun and like best performing and best looking way I've ever played it. But you know, no disrespect. And see, like, here's the thing, like, I've been posting like videos like comparing this to like, you know, the Dolphin version. The other texture packs by what's his name, Henrico, and like I always just show it for like comparison purposes, but like I always find it kind of weird when people take that as a reason to like disrespect like the other stuff. Be like, oh, like why would there be any reason to play it on Dolphin now, or why would you even use like, you know, the 4K textures if you have TPHD? And I'm like, bro, don't disrespect the people that pioneered and paved the way for us. Because we're not about to sit here and act like, you know, we didn't have a good time playing this on Dolphin for, you know, the past, I don't know, 15 years. And so far, that version still holds up. And granted, the video I was showing that was comparing the two, you know, visuals, I didn't have any of the textures installed. You know, I was just running it in, you know, 4K resolution. So in reality, you can still make the Dolphin version look very good if you wanted to. Okay, how the hell do I get? I think I gotta go back this way. A rupee mod, nice. Oh, that was close. I think this one changes like the chest, some of the enemies. Changes quite a few things. Yeah, nah. Like, a lot of people don't know. To be real, all texture packs are incomplete. TPHD is the one that just dropped by Bluewolf. Her is like. Should I go this way? I feel like I'm going the long way. Maybe not. Maybe not. It cracked my head though. Okay, so now, where was the boss key at again? Oh yeah, that room with the bridge. Yeah, one thing I'm kind of looking forward to, like I don't know how far they can go now that they have like the actual like, you know, code to the game and whatnot. But if we can get something like on like Witcher level, like for example, Witcher 3 levels of mods where people can actually like create brand new levels and side quests, that'll be fire. And plus, like I think it works great for Zelda, because like the biggest issue with making new side quests for Witcher is that obviously you could tell it was fan made because like it wouldn't have voice acting, or like if it did have voice acting, it didn't sound like, you know, normal. But like you don't have, you know, characters don't even have voices in these games. You can just do text. I might die here. Oh my god, I have the boots on! Wait. Yeah, I'm actually curious to see how Courage Reborn ends up doing. Cause I know some people just say like they're both the same thing, so like doesn't really matter which one you pick, but I mean obviously there is a difference because it's like, you know. Wait. Hold up. I thought that was the boss key. That was a piece of heart. So it's like I'm not mad at that, but also at the same time, where the freak is the boss key? Is that it to the right over there? I think so. Because I did miss a few chests. Hold on, one thing I want to check. I was talking to someone in Discord and they needed a small key. And I told them they can just like kind of cheat it into the inventory, and they said it didn't work. I kind of want to test it here. At the same time, I don't need a key, so it's like, why would I do it? But yeah, you go to inventory, obtained items, and you can literally just like add it here. So I don't know why. Oh, it's weird. I already have it checked. I have the boss key checked too. What the hell? Wait. Do I have the boss key? Did my high ass pick it up at some point and not realize it? Dusklight seems to want to be more of a TP plus, while Courage Reborn is going for more so people being able to reimagine the game with settings. That's an interesting way to put it. Wait. How about to say, am I stuck here? Oh my god, piranhas. Okay, no, I don't have the key. But where I would need to go for it would be here. Right? I don't think I've been in here. Wait, no, I have. I just didn't fully get all the way over there. Let's get rid of that combo. Yeah. Hey, bro, leave me alone. All right, well, missed my window, but it's actually good because now they're not gonna bother me while I'm hanging on that thing. One thing I did hear though, they're in the process of decompiling Wind Waker, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that right there, I'm for sure hyped for that. I think right now the best option for me on Wind Waker would be to play the Simu version. But the only downside is that one only, well, here's the thing, I don't think that one or the GameCube version runs at 60. Because I think they have a patch for the Dolphin to run at 60. But the problem is it breaks some of the game logic, so like Link will actually like fall through the ground at like weird moments. So the only way to actually do it is just to play with like something like lossless scaling and just crank it up with like frame gen. But it's like if you're gonna activate frame gen on the GameCube version, you might as well just activate it for the Wii U version, which has, you know, better graphics. Yeah, because I think they have a website where you can check the progress on how far they've gotten. And I think Wind Waker's progress is pretty high. It's like somewhere at least like above like 50%. And I think they started the reverse engineering on Breath of the Wild, but Breath of the Wild is only like at like 10% right now. So that's going to be a while. Yeah, like lossless scaling, it's really intended to go for something like from 60 FPS so you can get 120. That's when it's at its best. When you use lossless scaling to go from 30 to 60, it's not the greatest experience, but it does work. Damn, Skyward Sword is 25. See, till this day, I've never played Skyward Sword. There's something about the art style in that game that just rubs me the wrong way. I don't know. I don't like the way Link looks in Skyward Sword. And I know that's like such a minor nitpick and like not a deal breaker to play the game, but for me it is. I mean, maybe someday I'll try it, but whenever I watch gameplay of people playing the version that has the motion controls, I hate the way they make Link swing his sword. It looks so jank. Can I kill these things? can. It's only being decomped by one person? Oh, yeah. I mean, to be fair, Breath of the Wild on Simu with mods and Reshade runs completely fine. That Skyward Sword so much. Yeah, I know it's like some people's like favorite. Wait. I gotta get here like from up there. Yeah, it does seem like that art style is like an acquired taste. Kind of has to grow on you. Oh shit, I should have paid attention. Okay, what am I missing? How exactly do I get over there? Hold up. I'm missing one little minor detail. So like, is it better to play? Because didn't they do like a remaster that didn't use motion control? Is it better to just play that version? Because it's not that I don't like motion control. I just don't like when it makes the character like behave weird. Because like one of my favorite games that uses motion control is probably No More Heroes. Like till this day, I kind of refuse to play No More Heroes if it doesn't have motion, like the motion control to like slash the enemies when you kill them. Wait, is this where I need to be? Think so. Yeah, I think for a Zelda game, I would prefer the non-motion. Wait, what's the point of this room? Oh. All right, finally. Oh boy. Okay, if I'm being real, I know we said I'm not gonna abuse the warp system because last time I almost freaking screwed the game up, but I'm feeling a bit lazy right now. So let's just go straight back to the entrance. Oh yeah, for stuff like aiming with a bow, yeah, it does feel pretty good. Man, I'm not gonna lie, even using like the freaking mouse for gyro on here, Like if it wasn't so like non-convenient to swap from controller to mouse, I probably would keep that on. I do hope at some point they like provide some type of support for mouse to like control the camera when you're like moving around as Link. That would be cool. But I don't even know if that's like technically possible. Wait, hold up. My bad, Link. There's a chest here. Yeah, for me, I don't know. I think the first Zelda I experienced at 60 was when I emulated Breath of the Wild for the first time. But even then, like, that didn't feel off. But that was because by then, like, I had gotten so used to 60 FPS gaming that when I was playing it on my Switch and I had it docked on my TV, and I was like, man, like it feels kind of weird going back to 30 FPS gaming. So that's why, like, for me, I don't know, like it didn't feel all that weird for me to experience Breath of the Wild at 60 for the first time. But then, like, going back to something like this, like when I saw this game in 60 for the first time, I was like, whoa, like that's different. Like all right, real quick, I'm gonna do a manual save right here. Actually, funny enough, do I still have my save backup? But I want to start making like a backup folder for like a lot of chapters in this game, so when I go back to like capture certain parts, I already have like backups of those saves. So let me do this real quick. Open this in a new window, place that there. Dusk, save backup. Let's do that right there. No, so let me. See, it made it so hard for me to play any other Zelda games at 30. Yeah, it's frame rates can be one of those things. It's like once you kind of experience a little bit of taste of something, it can be a little bit hard to like go back to what you used to be used to, which is weird. My least favorite Zelda art style. I mean, I guess it all depends on like whether you like realism, because I mean, for some people, their favorite art style is like the Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom, which I do think looks really good. Like, because I don't know, sometimes I do feel like this is my favorite, but then when I go boot up like Tears of the Kingdom, I'll be like, nah, hold up, this game does actually look very good, like art style wise. Real quick, I should probably get rid of this. I can go get more of this later. Huh? What is it locking on to? No! We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. We don't address that. Let's just, you know, let's just, Yeah, actually, you know what? Wind Waker is definitely up there for like one of the best art styles too. I mean, anytime you go like cell shaded and put good effort into it, I feel like that always ages a bit better. Okay, try this again. Hey, don't pick the fairy up. Thank God. Okay. Downside is only got 4 hearts. We will forget. Forget what? See, I'm already programmed. This boss is pretty dope. Yeah, eventually I do want to do like a full 100% run on this, but I'll hold off on that for now. Maybe someday. I think the closest I've come to 100%ing any Zelda game is doing all the shrines in Breath of the Wild or Tears. I know what to do, man. Now leave me alone. Damn it. Oh, that might do a lot of damage. Hold up. Oh my God, it does. 2 whole hearts. Trying to lock onto the freaking eyeball and it keeps locking onto the goddamn fish. Bro, can you go phase 2 already? I lost the eye. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, this boss definitely has more health than normal. Did I just roll into it and do damage? Okay, well, good news is we're finally in phase 2, which is easier, but I'm on 1 heart. This boss creeped me the fuck out last night. Oh, you have thalassophobia there, yeah. That would suck. This boss never bugged me, but the one in Shadow of the Colossus used to bug me. Like that giant eel. But that was because I couldn't see it. Like here, you can visibly see what you're fighting. In Shadow of the Colossus, it's like kind of obscured in a weird way. And like the water is like super dark. Midna, I know what I'm doing, okay? I wish the photo mode had a button where I can freeze time, because I would take a photo right there. And that shit would go hard. You know what? Let's make it cinema. Oh my God. There we go. Still rule of 3. Okay, that's weird. The eelworm in Mario Sunshine? Yeah, that's one of them too. What am I using to have bomb set to Z? That is Dawnlight. Dawnlight grants you the use of Z items and manual shielding, a whole bunch of other stuff. There's a manual jump button if you want. It's pretty much the Wii fork of Dusklight, not the Wii U fork, but the Wii fork. Because in reality, I don't think there's any real difference between the GameCube and Wii version of Twilight Princess in terms of like graphics. I think the only difference is the controls. How'd you get the Ocarina of Time items? They don't show up for me when I got this mod. So you probably have like the older version that I used to use. This is the one that he kind of gave to a few people in the Discord server.
My one puppy. That was you need a cup. Eat them. Feel me.
Only difference is that one is mirrored and the other isn't.
Any kids with that you need a cup.
Thank God. Alright, we can turn the HUD back on. Here comes one of the best cutscenes in the game. Probably should have saved it right there. Actually, no, I can't save it here. That's actually a good spot for me to back up that file as well. Look who it is. Bada bing, bada boom. This whole sequence is cinema. This dude has such the potential, man, to be one of the coldest villains. And he just pissed it all away. I would like to see, you know how we have multiple Zelda games where we have different versions of Ganon and Ganondorf? I would like to see other Zelda games where we get different versions of Zant and Midna. Like different like incarnations of them. That'll be fire. Mainly because in this game, this Zant kind of sucks. I would like to get a game where Zant actually does live up to be the badass that we thought he would be. You're too close, man. It would be cool. I want another game of Majora's Mask as the... Yeah, that would be cool too. Yeah, do they accept Discord users? And yeah, you can just join, bro. Yeah, no, that's a great example. Characters like Tingle and Beetle, they always come back, so it would suck if this would be like the only game we ever see like characters like Zant and Midna. Because like I would even like to see a game where like Zant works like besides Ganon. And Ganon treats him like a little bitch. that would be funny. One thing I've always said. Here's my idea of like a very interesting Zelda story, in my opinion. This is just me. I know a lot of people might hear this and be like, that doesn't really sound like a good idea. But I would like to see a Zelda game where instead of starting out as young Link, you start out as like, you know, teenage/young adult Link. And you have like some type of like, you know, lead up to a battle with Ganon and Ganondorf. But you actually end up losing. Both you and Zelda end up losing. Ganon takes over Hyrule, takes over like takes over everything. And similar to like, kind of like how in Samurai Jack, how like, you know, Aku wins and then like, you know, Jack just goes into hiding for like freaking like, you know, 50 years, but you know, in that show he doesn't age. But I would like for that to happen, and then Link and Zelda go into hiding for like 20 something years, and we get to play as like a full like adult like grown Link with a beard. And we get to like play as like experience like a Link that's like grown up. He's been around, like he's been training for like God knows how long. Like I feel like that shit would be fire if we get to play as like Elder Link. That'd be like a 10 out of 10 game for me, but that's just me. I don't know. And then like he has like a comeback arc where he's like, look, bro, like I know the world is screwed. I let y'all down. But look, man, I've been going through like an Uncle Iroh arc from freaking Avatar. I'm on my shit now. Sounds like there's a ROM hack based off of that. That sounds fire. That's so dope that they added a feature that you getting into combat doesn't interrupt the song. Why am I fighting these guys? Wait, is my wallet already at max? I think it is. I forgot. I gotta come back and talk to this guy. I guess we'll do that once we get the Master Sword. Not really, but a grown adult Link with a beard, what you were describing. Oh, okay. He said, when I did that, what never happened is to play out the last moments of the Hero of Time's journey. Yeah, like I feel like they are kind of like scared to commit like to the fact of like killing off any Links or like just you know, Nintendo characters in general. Like as much as I love Nintendo and I'm glad that they gave us these, you know, ideas and properties, I do wish that like it didn't come from such a kid-friendly like source, and they were like more willing to just like, you know, go there with a lot of their, you know, ideas. Because not even just with Zelda, I mean, to a degree they kind of do it with Metroid, but I'm like, man, Metroid would be such a better series if they were actually to go like really dark with it and make it more similar to like Alien. But it's like they can only do so much with it. Okay, don't we gotta go in here and get kicked out, and then the cat gives us advice on how to get in. The closest they got was Breath of the... I mean, yeah. Hey, that's the homie. I mean, here's the, I don't even think they have to necessarily go like gore. Like, I don't think it has to be like a vivid death. Just incorporated in general, you know? I mean, technically they do in some ways, but you know. Did all that just to go right back to square one. Yeah, I would say Majora's Mask could be considered like the first like real dark Zelda. Cause I mean like the whole like moon crashing into the earth and like, you know, just ending life. Man, I don't know. Someday I gotta go back and beat Majora's Mask. I really give that game like, I don't know, a lot of flack because how I experienced it as a kid, but I don't know, I hear good things about it. I just remember like playing it immediately after beating Ocarina of Time for the first time. And like that scene at the beginning where like he's like chasing after that one guy and he like does that little flip off of the freaking like the platforming, and I was like, oh, this game is amazing. He does flips now. And then I ended up hating the game. Is that the first Poe that we ran into? Then we got this guy, Giovanni. What's the reward for getting all of the Poe souls? Main Link lets out a pretty shilling scream when he dies and the world ends. Yeah. You get a silver rupee? There's no way. You telling me? Wait, how much is a silver rupee even worth? Wait, can I not finish these guys? Oh yeah, I'm not human Link. These things have a lot of health. Oh my God. That boy got packed out. He couldn't do nothing. You should, because Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game. Personally, the game is overwhelming from an extent, but if you just reset the 3 days before each dungeon, the time mechanic is very manageable. Yeah, I think this as a kid, I couldn't wrap my head around like knowing when to reset the days, and like it would just drive my anxiety crazy, and it would just always be at the freaking back of my mind, like, oh my God, like the moon's gonna like destroy the world, like. I don't know. I feel like now I'll be able to comprehend like proper time management. You said wombo combo? Nah, for real. Leave me alone. Ain't no way it went out right there. Do we even have to light these? It's a fake wall. I'm playing Dark Souls 3 here. And you know what? When we go through and finally play Ship of Hurricane for the first time, we might just follow that up with the first time playthrough of Majora's Mask. I think that might be when I finally pull the trigger on that. It's just like, at the same time though, whenever I think of Majora's Mask, I always think about when Simmons from Yo Video Games went on that huge rant about it. I forget exactly what he said, but he was like, here's why Majora's Mask sucks, because he's like, if you want to do one thing in this game, you have to go, do this. You want to do that, you got to go do this. You want to do that, you got to do this. You want to do that, you got to do this first. You want to do that, you got to do that first. And he's like, the game is just like a long list of like having to do so many things just to do one thing you originally wanted to do in the first place. And I was like, fair point. Bro, I'm trying so... Okay, nah. You got it, bro. He's the real hero of time right there. Hey. Yeah, I don't know, I mean, I couldn't tell you when that playthrough was gonna happen, because I mean, we were in the midst of playing the Splinter Cell games for the first time, and then this PC release kind of just, bombarded that whole entire marathon. So I don't know if I'm gonna end up going back to that before I even start up Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Holy shit. That's crazy that they have an animation for that. What UI mod am I using? So it's actually like a combination of a few things. Let me get through this segment, and then I can kind of let you know. Can I run past y'all? Because I'm really not, But I think it's a combination of multi-button swap, a couple of elements from the Tunic Pack, and then there's another UI mod that I found off of some random Reddit post. This is a bit dramatic, but honestly, I think that part is the appeal for me. I play Zelda games for the puzzle the entire game. Yeah, I feel that. Side note, the wolf. So yeah, no, this is actually part of the Hero of Time mod. I mean, because for those that don't know, the guy that you pretty much learn the moves from in this game apparently is just a Link from Ocarina of Time. So since we have the skin as normal Link that turns him into Ocarina of Time Link, the wolf skin just turns us into the gold wolf that we learn moves from. The only difference is, I think that wolf has a red eye and he kind of glows, but this one just doesn't have the glow or the red eye. He has Link's eyes and he just looks like normal. Because we noticed it earlier when we did like the little segments where you have to sing the songs to find the wolf, and I was like, oh, I never realized he looks the exact same. Yeah, I think the whole like learning moves from him is like one of my favorite elements of the game. So didn't the Reshade teach us Link to do front flips when he jumps, gatekeeping? Yeah, nah, definitely is. He's gatekeeping all the sauce. He knows all the right tactics. Yeah, I don't know if he updated the look of the wolf, but I remember when I used it for the first time in the cutscene with Midna, and I didn't like how the eyes looked, and that's why I swapped back to the original, but I feel like he made them look better. I give you the power. Hey, look, I ain't got nothing to do with this. That was her choice, bruh. Oh, girl got that software update, huh? I love when people post comments on the video and I get a notification. And like as I'm reading it, I'm just like, huh, what are they talking about? And then when I go to view it, the comments already like deleted. I was like, okay, because I didn't know what the heck you were talking about anyway. And I was coming here to like get to the bottom of it, but I can tell even you didn't know what you were talking about, so you just went ahead and deleted it. Oh yeah, so this is when the barrier happens. So yeah, I was right the other day when I said I don't think the barrier. When I was wrong actually, when I said the barrier comes up right after you meet Zelda. No, it doesn't. Okay, so Sacred Grove. How do we get there? It's pretty much here, right? No, not. It's like. Where is Sacred Grove at? How do we get there? Let's start here. Because usually whenever I go there, I get there by warping. Oh yeah, we do get health back from this. Forgot about that. See, it's stuff like this that makes the no heart drops a lot more bearable. Because if you didn't even have things like this or like the Goron spring water, I feel like playing like this would kind of suck. Okay, so actually, you know where I know, oh, hold up. I think I just remembered. Yeah, let's go here. Isn't it like right before you go into the forest temple? And there's like a weird little side path you can jump on. Yep. I mean, technically, I just figured it out. Here's the best way I can put it. 9 times out of 10, if I'm asking where to go or where to do something, the question is like rhetorical, and I'm kind of just like talking out loud. However, if I am specifically like asking like chat or you guys, I'll usually like ask the question and then I'll stop playing and then I'll just like sit here and I'll just stare at chat. And I'll just wait for like someone to say something so I can read it. So whenever you see me do that, that's how you know like I'm specifically asking you. But like if I'm kind of just asking the question but I continue to play the game and you don't see me glance over, they kind of just assume I'm kind of just talking out loud. But also, I never mind backseating on games I've played before. So as long as the title doesn't say first playthrough, I don't care if you give me advice. Like as long as you don't spam back to back, like hey, like giving me advice on where to go is never bad. But telling me how to play the game will always be annoying. Like if you say stuff like go back, look up, equip this, do that, like stuff like that, that'll piss me off real quick. But as long as you just give me like a general direction on where to go, I don't care about that. First try. Talk about late game events irrelevant to what's happening. Yeah, because like I do understand the fact that like, oh, I've played the game before, so I don't really care about spoilers. But it's like sometimes you have other people in chat that are kind of watching me play the game and they don't know. And sometimes I'm being considerate to them. Like I'm not gonna say what happens at the end of the game because they might be watching me play through it for the first time. I know what happens. But then like when someone comes in chat and they start saying like, oh yeah, like, what about this part at the end? Or so I'm just like, okay, like you're getting a bit too ahead of yourself. Now there's two of them, goddamn. But now, like I said in the other stream, like I do always find it a bit weird when streamers get like immediately aggravated when someone backseats or tells them how to play the game. Like their first offense is to like get mad. I'm just like, you gotta realize like a lot of people when they backseat, they do it with good intention, bro. So let me check something. Okay, we're good. Let me make sure my chat wasn't still bugging. I remember this part being kind of annoying. But I think I can figure it out for the most part. I think after I'm done, TP, I will play Hollow Knight and Silk Song. There's randos of those. I still need to get like the true ending to Silk Song. I pretty much just beat like Act 2. And then I heard there was an Act 3. And I did that freaking one annoying segment, like the bio whatever. With like the freaking green acid. That area sucked. And once I beat the boss there, I kind of just gave the game up. I don't know, it's like I really loved like the first Hollow Knight, but Silk Song definitely felt like one of those games where it's like we're gonna make it hard for the sake of making it hard and not for like the sake that it actually makes sense. Just because we just wanna, you know, kick you and then kick you again while you're down. But similar to Hollow Knight, it doesn't stay hard the entire game. Like once you get the hang of how it's slightly different from regular Hollow Knight, it becomes bearable. It takes a while for like the learning curve to kick in. If it's the best song you've ever played, I mean best game you played. That's a bold statement. Nah, but you wouldn't be alone in saying that. I'm pretty sure some people put Hollow Knight up there. Nah, bro, they be following the hell out of you. Minna, leave me alone. I'm currently fighting for my life, Minna, so we'll talk to you in a little bit. Ain't no way. You know, it's been so long since I've played Silk Song. I'm trying to like remember some of like the epic moments from that playthrough. I just remember as a whole, like being like, damn, this game is fire, but I can't think of any like specific part. Now he's pissed. Wait, when's it coming? Pause. Nah, the randomizer? I don't know. It's been in development though for the past couple days. Why am I fighting these guys when I should be fighting you? What's the trick? Okay, Minna, will you leave me alone? Am I about to die here? Will it be a TP ROM hack? I mean, I wouldn't rule it out. Took forever for me to like catch him while he's doing that. There's no way I wasted that on that. I'm trying to get him to go somewhere else because it's hard to freaking hit him when he's that high up. All the lore implications. Randomized music and sound effects. I mean, I don't really know. All I know is they're gonna randomize the items, but as far as if they're gonna go deeper than that, ain't no telling. If they do like the randomized like skins and outfit colors, that is gonna suck because that means like I'll have to uninstall like the texture outfits that I have because obviously it's not gonna like randomize those. Oh God, I just remember what part is coming up. And bro, like I'm so tempted to like pull up a YouTube guide and not have to do this part my damn self. Okay, real quick though. I'm going to manual save it here. And I'm going to create a backup for this. Open this a new window. Bada bing. Name that one Master Sword. Can you skip this part with moon jump? Probably. Probably. But am I gonna do it? Nah. Just in case. Just in case. Hold up. Shut up. Oh, perfect timing. Oh, wait, no. Wait, it's in mirror mode though. Is that gonna affect it? Hold up. Wait, let me see. Wait, so he goes left. Okay, hold up. You know what? If I'm being real, I'm probably gonna watch this video because I don't want to be stuck on this part for like 30 minutes, bro. Okay, so off rip, he goes over one. And then he makes him jump up one. I'm doing the opposite of what he's doing. I think I already screwed up. No. Fuck. Hold on. You see, you really love this mod. Nah, for real. Wait. I think I did a wrong step. I did one wrong step. But I don't know where I did it at though. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna just have to. No, that's not gonna work. Shit. Go all the way down, then go back. Okay, hold up. Maybe. I think I just sold it though. Oh my god, what am I doing? Wait. Yeah, see now I just screwed it up. Okay, hold up. Reset it. Okay, so same strat. And then we make him go up. think it was here was where I messed up at. Yeah. Wait. Go down from here. Let me see. Cause yeah, if I go down from here, he goes up. Okay, go down. Go down again. That should be it, right? Jesus Christ. This puzzle, it's like every playthrough, it always gets the best of me. Like every time. I will say this though, I think out of most playthroughs, that's probably the least amount of time I've spent on that. Usually it takes like a good like another 10 to 15 minutes for me to figure that out. Oh boy. All right, moment of truth. Funny enough, I think it's ironic that we're getting to this scene with this outfit mod, because this was the part that was shown in the Dusk trailer that had everyone like, oh damn, here we are. Nah, real quick, y'all don't need me here. Y'all don't need me here for peak. Let's lock in. Would you look at that? Probably would have been better if I had the Hylian shield, but you know.
That might be one really. You what?
But yeah, I do find it a bit odd that the mirror shield is set to the wooden shield and not the Odon shield. You would think it'd be the other way around. Twilight Princess's quadrilogy. Hey, you know, you learn something new every day. There we go. Good old classic. we can pretty much access this, right? Well, I guess I can bring my cam back. Oh no, I need there's like a certain block I have to drop for that. Wait, so what do I do next? Okay, so we can just warp out of here, which is convenient now. First things first, we gotta go activate these abilities. I've not been lost on a Zelda dungeon in a long time. Wait, which dungeon are you doing again? Oh my god, we can transform. That's kind of how I feel like when I play a From Software game for the first time, or I'll play like a mod for it that changes it. I'm like, it feels good to be lost. The back slicer. Glad you didn't demonstrate it on me. I kind of feel bad that I'm gonna do it on you. Arbiter. Oh yeah, you did say Arbiter. You know what's crazy? I got another skill right around the corner I need to learn as well. Wait, but hold on, where's that one at? They're like in the middle of the river somewhere. Hold up. Cause some ain't adding up. What's going on? Why are we getting a low signal? Is Spectrum on that BS again or what? Let me find out. Okay, if I had to guess, I think if we just go downstream, we might eventually run into it. That's a guess though. I'm not gonna lie. Zora's Domain and Lake Hylia might have the best music in the game. I fought the first Poe, can't find a single other one. Damn. It be like that. And Poes do be hiding. Wait. Can I even go downstream? I don't even think I can. It's gotta be somewhere South Castle. I'm over here reading the map wrong. Holy hell. guarantee you every Twilight Princess expert that's watching this VOD right now is disliking the video. Like, does bro not know where he's going? Yeah, I think it's South Castle. Would have been nice if I read that message like, you know, 3 minutes ago before I look stupid. You know what's crazy? I don't even be reading my letters. Okay, say less. I'm on my way. But before I do that, I gotta go learn the skill. Nah, it's cool. Oh, you're good. Man, Castle Town. I swear it always takes a hit the first time I come here. But now we're good. Mostly. Did we also get the item that's here in the chest in the middle? We should be able to get it now, right? Wait, no, what do we need to get that? Because we can't just like hook shot it, can we? It'd be cool if we could. Oh, you need the spinner. Yeah, you go up there. That's such a complicated method though. Damn, I don't think I can. Can you actually climb? Wow, you can. I did not know you can do this. Your chat is delayed. I think when we dropped a few streams, that kind of delayed it a bit. Dropped a few streams. Dropped a few frames. That's what I meant to say. The freaking signal on OBS kind of wigged out for a second. Hey. Okay, hold up. Where's... There he is. Oh, you have Z items thanks to Dawnlight. So Dawnlight is the Wii fork of Dusklight, and it grants you Wii controls. One of those being Z items. We're back again. Well, he even went into the stance after? The best skill in the game. Well, that I would say this and the what's it called? Mortal Draw. Best two skills. Oh, that would have been a clean. I should have recorded that. That would have been clean to have that screenshot of him putting the freaking sword next to Link's head like that. Actually, I can do it technically. After 3 hours of no progress, figured it out. Oh, that's fire. Whoa, what's going on with this? There's a weird grass texture right here. Obviously, that's not intended. It's like a weird blur. You have to really focus to see it. It is what it is, though. So let's go hit up Telma's bar. And if I'm being honest, I'm probably gonna call it right there because I am hungry. I do want to go grab some food. Real quick though, editor. Damn it. Let's reel back time a little bit. Oh, it's you. I forgot she like randomly spawns out here too. I appreciate you, my boy. Looks like you was waiting on me, huh? Like how she like deliberately leans forward knowing damn well what you're doing.
Hey.
I always thought they were like kind of interesting side characters. Oh yeah, so that's the guy we gotta go talk to, and he tells us how to get to Gerudo Desert, right?
Hi.
All right, so now we know where to go. Well, I don't know what just happened to stream. Freaking, or no, internet just randomly wigged out. So I'm like, that's perfect. That's a good spot for me to call it anyway. I don't know what the hell is going on. So I'm gonna just wrap it up right here. Appreciate y'all.